Hello everybody and welcome to the final day of the Train Sim Madness sale. We've got lots to show you today, starting off with ambassador content, finishing up with our lovely community manager Alex wrapping up the event. Today is your last day to take advantage of discounts in the Train Sim Madness sale over on Steam, so don't miss out. The sale ends at 6 PM this evening. We're going to be kicking off today with a look at Northeast Corridor, New York to Trenton with our very lovely Neil TV 8. So let's roll on into the first video and I'll see you after.
Hello guys, and this is Ryan. So today I just kind of doing this one. So this is the Trainsimulatordriver event for that play content on the present everyone and rank contractor rent. So this is the aspects, rank settings. So this is like a take like 15 minutes because they what it got warranted during the stay shooting watching that next to I correct that that was a need to correct. So anyway, this is settings the everything for 6 using the transit moving as well. So okay, so let's get starting this lot and after is a good song. So and okay, so then I think like I did right. And put the hold zone. So okay, let's get excited. Let's get the instant going. And let's see. So if we are doing after guy, if we can do this. If we are doing I can say things 6 like there's like thing. I can still like the shortcuts, then going to be control and set, and then get the actually it on the tracking. So control second product call after as the train. Okay, so okay, so let's get a train so train I think actually I think the tank is telling it's the top right. That's the time I usually do like rock that downs like 1 15 seconds. That's that. And go, and go. I don't know why. It's like, yes, I'm using content. This mistake thanks to, yeah, it just sound like the thing at the top. Second, that was the shooting's government. But it's not going to be effective. I think at the game, I'm not going to go using anything at this point at all. So don't worry about anything planning. It can stay from. Because I forgot that living it. After intro, so it's not going to go effective. So. Don't worry. So I don't just give it. I looked at the drinks to trade going into train, so I need to go. I and I can't trace around rights and so program. Yes, I can. It's exact things, but I don't call them anything that can like I don't get that's things as well. So you're saying like doing like upgrading like a lot tax for this right. Yeah, the can I don't know. Also, do strange tricks, different vibe. So, actually, I don't do like content stuff and tricks. So, if you like this kind of time, then different type for you and tricks. It should be tricks that take out sex into the end. I can get that again. Tricks that take out slash into the end. Okay, so it's the I had to try the link as well. So that can come. But then you can get following like YouTube.com at YouTube. So okay, so that's the everything's I'm using like posts on content too. So those are kind of the using links just finding out. Okay, just got spirit consistent. I don't have that like scheduling set up. Yeah, I can just try to do like something like that I can get ranks, I can get like consistent a trench, so that kind of what I try to do this. As like technically supposed to be strange at this time, but then I was like, I just can't do this for that. Just don't like try doing that and that. But anyway, that's kind of what it is. So, so it should be kind of at this time. Yeah, that and schedule. I just kind of can't see what I can do to be essentially consistent. Because that's a big thing, because I can't like do that. Anyway, I shouldn't go at this time. So I'm going to like pull around. Okay, 4 gates around this radar that gets shot. The gates are usually the shot, but it was the chance of rain crossing the tanks and now probably can speed up to 60 miles per hour. Or then I have to get stronger again. Okay. So far, I love the same text for the gangs get this opportunity. And then some like wiring a lot of room. It's the problem like the first time I got a tank and got to gain strength. Cause I never like I got to tell the fact that it's like something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is like I want something. So I'm going to the air track. Going to the out for the complex. So let's like get some done. So I guess gonna get a track. Talking about the game, talking about the rate. This is probably they what I going to the kind of schedule on. I don't think things that could be like in this game. But what guys like about this game? Do you like the rating system? Do you like the details? Do you actually like things like the data system? And because there's a lot of things that could be like traced around. Like it's like for me was like it's like to me it's all about the reason. It's all about the things all about. It's like certain like could be looking this game. Certain are safe and let's go up and down. So let's get going. Let's start. Stay playing. If we don't get going, so I got pain. I can't tank, causing everything. Okay, so this is like I probably can't turn it off stone because I don't need the wrong. So, okay, so this is like I figured that I can't if you I think that time this is like going to be on top. The bag's alright, it's like that's like supposed to be an improved 10 I think that time thing came out with the lyric senses too. That could be golden. But I own senses, not like special about that. Because I just get driving. It was right. I guess right. Yeah, I guess I get this guys this like the dog banks. And this yeah, that tanks was great part time. Okay, so now probably keep spirit getting so there's that thing you know keep spirit for like that's alright. Go. This train is like going to like spirit quickly. Right, syndrome. So I think I learned that you don't bring like to crossing back to 16. Okay. I can speak like 6. I'm break 6. So that should be good. It's going against like heading. I was like, kind of next thing, and then I was like, oh no, it's not. I just had to do cool down things. I think like tape is like it's saying don't like and don't. So don't like an experience. Don't probably like as soon as balance if you can. Because the long you just not gonna get it's like don't something like oh forgotten it's access thing. Oh my god, fuck. So now I got like the rest of the time the drink, the things a lot. I guess the thing 68 I guess thing. Okay, so not really. But what arrange? But that's okay, because then second, they're shooting a slash. That's okay, because then things like I'm going to do content up. Okay, go. Things. I just got like a rank. It's not going to be affecting the extent of I. It extend for the. I just got flogging. Okay, I think they get the constant. But that's sacrificing the things I think. Is that like something about? Is that think? I think. That's like. Okay, so I got to that thing, so to get stuck tank. Let's go put like thanks to hydrates. So yeah, you can start playing like thank for off as you can like. There you go. And that should be like the second stop. So the tagline should be accurate. Actually. So the accurate. Didn't like. That's like that's really rough considering this game. I don't know what I could do. To respect because Trainsimulatordriver, that's got the Trainsimulatordriver right, or was that they put right to respect right. I was like, oh gosh, I like this right. Okay, let's get that right. Got that back to the game. Like, I'm starting Trainsimulatordriver for like a few ranks, and this is like kind of the ranks that I got first. And then I got the science packs because you can fix that. That was like 2.8. I just bought Trainsimulatordriver. For Steam, because it was still interesting. Something else like they don't have lyrics. Try lyrics instead. Yeah, but yeah, that was like 2013. I bought Trainsimulatordriver. It was 10. And it was 10 Trainsimulatordriver 2013. And this was probably one of the improvement rates you could get at the time. But that pricing was going to fail. This is the aside of discussing for reasons. This rate goes to Trenton. Yes, the Trainsimulatordriver you go to its thing. Okay, so I don't know, like, kind of include it to I think this is like great. What I get around because there's like issues and drinks had to let know you have to get some down at some pricings. Because that's a lottery. Like it could be red pranks. Like I think it could be at the retro pack time. And like get some like system that also will rate down. And then you don't know that because they're not gonna go around. I tell you that's it. I was like sometimes like stronger right drinks back in old days. I was like, oh no. That look very Sonic got things. I still like a cramp. I can't okay to YouTube, but I can't find it. But yeah, I was like, it's still right. It's still good. I don't like cross-sync transfer rates. It's still good. It's still got the cracks, but still good. Put age in the next. Oh, what? Don't design for the second gang. Thanks. Don't play. There we go. And I'm plugging it to wound. Okay, the thanks of the people. And then probably can go into Eric stop. Full time okay, so that's like that's the probably like the fourth techniques because I was like, okay, I got popular. The screen since they put it to me. So right. Yeah, that's like you're getting a train playing and feel like extend the call that's the clean game. It's just like again like 10. Yet there's like cooking something a prank, and then you get tech and create. And it fix gimmicks. Thanks at that time. Episode. Fucking. Let's go like this. That's like that. That's like so I think I advertise that, but that's like what I have set up as well. So I'm going to get your pack and just go and get links for them. So next, so now I got next year's event. Next year's event. Can't say next today. So this is the next year's event. Train, yep, I can't say that. Sometimes like it's just okay, so I can't flex things correctly and if you like so and then I'm gonna get residence connects as well, but that's connects. Two tags and connects. Connects are the result. Okay, let us stop. Then I think there's like the two things then until like writing and finding that's what plank I believe. So I got that and I guess I'm gonna get like the 5 coming up as well. And there's 5. Extends don't have to engage and change that change thanks. That's interesting. I got a writing since after training at the starting Trainsimulatordriver leveling. You see that? Fucking. Yeah, that was okay. Okay. It's so like strength out. Putting the trains technically. Because things I had, but I had bought gas train, small train at time, and I got that getting stoned. The last one was a tank, and then you can see that's you can see that update sometimes. Yeah, just use the gas tank. It's just a parents could sing. I guess I got thanks. What? So now I get things back correctly. I'll write to tank as the his pink. So that was like fucking the first thing saying that. I can't, if it wasn't that, well, I fucking can't say that in that's other times attempt. I think so. That is like kind of extreme. When like saying that living with some kind, and that's like I don't know that tank convenience. I think that's leading. Yeah. Could train things like thanks. Thanks sector, a trunk. Those are everything seconds at time. And then I guess I'm going to stop. Shipping or good. I don't. Alright. The things I don't like going with that experience. I can have experience, but things happen. I got red back segments, I don't. That's cool. I got red back segments. I go into his rings. I got the track. And that's interesting. That could be interesting that Dr. Evan and like the constantly not the sector ending. But I could go and put full today. That could be good. That could be technical. Because if the giant of what a broken tune. That could go wrong. Because what they can do then is like using right, and sometimes excellent, confirm, alright, and then that's, and then that's right, that's all like, I think 16 rounds, I think, so that's right. Probably could do. I guess tracks doing that across the line, and then tracks well, that I think that could be right. Because I find that Trainsimulatordriver has a lot. And then King etc. as well, that you can go to the restaurant as well. That's correct, I think. I'm not going to like State Fight who ranks, except that's right. But the Bakerloo Line, I like all consider it in this game. But for Dinsen in particular, rank. They're like currents. Instinct like this, that runs, and then this right. Okay. Okay, probably start. That's right. I'm still talking about strength signs. So that's like, okay. Okay. So I got like 28, so that's like not bad. Okay, so I think the next most concerned about what it's tracing classic is correct. I never found them, so it counts. The next for 2 is ready to expect if the context right, then if the area can go to the tank, so that's done. Direct strength for traveling, so that's the current that signs the direct. So okay, so if they do that could come. So in this game, like you got right, right, there's like right that could. So then have like has paid trains as well. So okay, so this is like currents. But that things like 6 trains as well as at trains actually going to take a good stop. That could consider that train as wrong. It could drag things to get it for the first time. That could come. Great. Because I love seeing what doing that could be great. That could be tiring. But then again, I don't know what they're trying to do. It's fucking king up the zone. And let's see if okay, so it goes on cadence. I was like doing a training at Metro Park. Yeah, I guess that's all true due to the tank. Because then supposing then falling big falling. Yeah, sorry. So again, I was talking about then playing Trenton and Segue talk about lineup a train. So again, so okay, so it's something that not having talked about that explain as well. So okay, so it's could be great. It's gonna be great. You can do this Saturdays cooking during the you can drink. Like right. It's getting so hard to get wrong with that. Okay, so it doesn't exist. This is like character content strengths up to the right. By itself. This one has like things, but then things are going like six things the strengths. So program we got the whole time like this kind of rank that it can take yourself. I think I'm going to just start but I'm speaking about the eye often I try to like saying something reason. I don't it doesn't kind of attack things again, but that could be cool. Often I those oh it's I'm putting on that book for content that things do not sound what I got what 4 hours to go to the project, so thanks. Yeah, that's it's completely insane. So I think Boston you're doing something wrong. I think that song should be something wrong. In certain spots, you can drive up to 25,000. So those, so the some things in like some like 25,000. Result. I think control is going to ranks and then ranks. I'm just going to be ranks. To Trenton to Southside. Just take Trenton. So Trenton stuff that you should get the train. Okay. Alright, because I was getting so down to 25. Okay. Go. I don't know what else needs. Okay, but I'm guessing it's something like that. So, oh gosh. Okay, so this is like fucking something. Yeah, like going, guys. Doing doing. I guess I'm not like that's a good. I imagine that's like it's not going to affect us. Yeah. So I do got 4-5 around activate, so correct, so 35. That's approximately. Yeah, I don't know why I'm going so strong. Well, I guess I'm going to like find out in a bit. Okay, stay. So I'm gonna have to go and get some to Trenton. And then let's turn it down. Yeah, I was like, don't so. Those are times like interesting can variant. Yeah, things like thanks. I can actually support and down. That's all like kind stuff. Yeah, that's that was the ad for the game that was released back in February. That was Catan. So, I probably can't have some time. But this is what I'm talking about. There's got Dr. Gangster Rex, Dr. Copeland, that direct, thanks again. Catan, console, Catan. I also don't have a console. So, but it's like a bad game. And then I'm just going to do something. I got Catan. All right, the outside. I was protecting that side. Alright, so closet area and the Rex and fire stop. I guess I'm going to get Segue side to be like I got 50 minutes. Chicken can I can get downtown. Is that going to be looking down? I guess I gotta check small up those plants. Yeah, train. So I got a train small. That's kind of because I'm going off the wiring. That then all once. Then I can get like a 10 soft drinks. Yeah, so this is like tanks. And things are going to be. I tell them like I want to transferring everything. But yeah, tanks on. It's like it's alright. But yes, I got like but it means that things are going. I should be fine. Go around and go in, so that's like difference. Things like strings, if you can't play right, if you can do like tone or some strings, I can try and do it rather train thing. I just gotta like 10 grand. So I really want against the drinks. Okay, right. Yeah, I can things I could have done that song for long time. But then I was like, I want anything. And I was like, I can put every time that was being what if you don't present? Because, you know, I can put right thing down of everything. I was like, this is like Anchor Banks. It's like, I trains again, banks going Thanks. And it's like drinking the train to applying the brakes. This guy is like the train sails down. Shouldn't get if it's our tongue. Just tongue. Sinking. Sinking. All right. They should be like as fire tanks. I think like not because that's like no like stopping like the driving trains on that could be interesting. I can scans because what is interesting is doing something wearing brakes. And so I try and get in some wrapped brakes. Just then. I saw that. And looking down to the ending. This one I don't think I need to do it. Okay, I'm not going to do it. Sometimes probably through this life. I don't. Well, that's it. I say thanks to Dr. Gangs for this activity. For all yourself, this subjects and content. If you like what you say, please ensure get to try and subscribe. Follow and then follow the trunks. If you like our strings, you can just do that. So, kind of so. But I said, text to start us off, and there you go. So, I think that's it. And bye bye for me. I hope you thanks and go to the what whoever next could be a docking string and could be a gas string. And from a gas string, sort of something. But there's it. But again, there's that is it. A sugar it foreign and bye bye foreign.
Thank you very much to Neil TV for that look at Northeast Corridor, New York to Trenton. That is currently 30% off right now in the Train Sim Madness sale over at Steam. Moving on though, we're heading over to Train Simulator Driver for our first of two different looks at Birmingham Cross City, which is currently 40% off. Let's go.
G'day viewers, we're here at Bromsgrove. I am Train Simulator Driver and I'm going to show you something that's a little bit different in the ways that you can play. Let's just get this door closed and get our train set up. Doors open, let's turn on the thing that goes. Doo-doo. And what else do we need to do? Yeah, AWS, better do that. Alright. Why didn't that go beep? Oh, it's got nothing forwards yet. There we go, the machine that goes ping. Bit of wipey action. We're going to run this up to Bourneville, and then we're going to jump out and race over to the other platform, where we're going to pick up a different train and take it down the Redditch Bridge. because, you know, the runs that go full line length are fun and all, but sometimes you just want something a little bit different. And it's almost time to go. Few seconds left. Come on, people, hurry up. You're going to be late. We're not waiting for you. Oh, it's that camera. All right. Lock the doors and get ready to go. So I'm Trainsimulatordriver. You're welcome to come and watch my YouTube channel where I play tons of train games, including this one. This is the Birmingham Cross City route, which is on sale on Steam right now, along with a whole bunch of others. You should have a look. Maybe you can fill out your collection a little bit, not hurt the hip pocket quite as much as usual. There's lots of things on sale at the moment. The deluxe edition is on sale. There's this route. Maybe I should get you the list. What do you reckon? I could get you the list. Let's go clicky over here. We've also got the Loco add-on bundle with the RHTT F7 and disc block. The standard and starter packs and the TSW3 core routes are all 40% off. This route is 45% off. Deluxe edition is 45% off. That's deluxe edition. Deluxe. And of course we've got Bremen Oldenburg 35% off. New York Trenton and the Acela and UP Heritage packs are all 30% off. Edinburgh Glasgow 20% off. Loco add-on bundle 2 20% off. Link Rheinstrecke 20% off. TSW New Journeys are 50% off. So that's the scenario packs. Alright, back on with driving. We are tearing up the Licky Bank, which is a 1 in 30 gradient. Gave steam engine drivers the absolute willies trying to get up here, because it's quite hard. I fire on a heritage steam railway, and we have banks just like the Licky, and you shovel quite a lot, and then you shovel some more. Green signal. We won't get a lot quicker going up the bank than this, but certainly better than the old steam days. It's the nice little 323. They do sound a little bit like an F1 race car. Let's open the windows and make it louder, as you would in the snow. Next stop is a Long Bridge. Passengers, today is Human Day. Please make sure, pets, that you gather up your humans and take them with you before you get off. Any messes that your humans make must be cleaned up by the pets before disembarking from the train. If you were thinking of leaving us today at Bart Green, well, oh well. Perhaps you could squeeze out a window or something. This Barnt Green's like Soliant Green without the purple people eater thing. Shall we give the people of Barnt Green a little bit of a morning message? I think so. I bet they enjoyed that. Yellow signal. Hello folks, got a yellow signal, just I wanted to let you know, remain calm please. I tell you to tell your passengers everything. Here's another 323. We probably should start slowing down though, because we've got another yellow one, which means there's a red one round the corner. G'day again, just your driver here. Another yellow signal. Keep calm, okay? Nothing to worry about. Now this signal, it's all good as long as you don't get there too quick. Always changes every single time, except that one time it didn't. But that's okay. We shall just cruise up to it nice and sedately, just over 30 miles an hour, and it'll be fine. Did you hear that? It'll be fine. There it is. Red signal bus. It's to Ned quick. That'll make up for it. Alright, we'll acknowledge this. And I'm a bit scared of red signals myself, so let's just go and sit down here somewhere. Can we sit here? What about here? Can't sit there. Oh, I can sit there. Alright. So, how you doing folks? Yep. Red signal. Nothing to worry about. Just stay calm, okay? It's all good. Yeah, your hat's on backwards, mate. Yeah, you. Backwards hat. Yeah, see? Told you to change. Nothing to worry about. I'll go back up the front now. I'm not scared anymore. Thanks for helping out. Long Bridge, next stop. Pets, please make sure you clean up after your humans before disembarking from the train. You must take your humans with you at all times. Alrighty, Long Bridge it is. If you wanted to go to Bart Green, you can change trains here, go over the footbridge to the other platform, and this time make sure you're not getting an express so that you don't do the same thing again. Flowers. Every train driver gets out and plants flowers, you know that. Surely, it's part of the job. Alright, let's lock the doors and get out of here. We don't want to be too late because we'll miss our train at Bourneville. Let's go. Northfield is in 1 mile. That's vaguely next to Southfield and perhaps adjacent to Eastfield and maybe even Westfield. Ooh, sippy sippy. Don't want to go too fast through here or we'll Nebworth Northfield. That would be tedious. Make Matt laugh, but it would be tedious. It's always very slippery through here. That's why you need the RHTT DLC to come along and de-slippify the tracks. They're pretty good at that sort of thing. Oh, I'm probably slowing down a bit too early now. Next stop, Northfield. That better not be my train over there. Oh, I hope I'm not that late. No, it's a long one. It's going to Bromsgrove. It's the next one we get. It's all good. Not a problem. We are slipping even in break 2. Here we go. All good. Doors open. And just as they finish beeping and all these people turn to walk down here, guess what? Sorry. You didn't move fast enough. Oh, I meant to wait. I better let him in then.
This is a safety announcement. Due to today's wet weather, please take extra care whilst on the station. Surfaces may be slippery.
This is a salty announcement. Surfaces may be slippery. I have to wait a minute. How did I get that early? Ah, let's go explore. I'm not sitting here for a minute. That'd be boring. Morning. How you doing? Hello. Hello. You know, you all wanted to get in before, now none of you do. What's going on? Hello. Morning. Morning. How you doing? Morning. Morning. Bit slippery here? Yeah. Morning. How we doing? Hello. Morning. Morning. Ooh, creepy. Morning. Hello. Should I drive the train? Not yet. Morning. Morning. How you doing? Morning. Sorry about that signal thing before. It's, you know, you won't tell anyone, will you? No, it's alright, Ian. No one needs to know. Alright. Door's closed. And let's get out of here. Maybe. Okay, let's go. Next stop is Kings Norton. All kings alight here. Once the brand of a rather famous motorcycle with an infamous feature in that it used to dump its own engine oil all over its back tyre. I'm very pleased to say the Indian knockoffs that are produced today do also dump their oil all over the black tyre, so they are very faithful reproductions. Better start slowing down since it is so slippery, and we have a 40-mile zone coming up, which we will get down to quite admirably, I think. Lovely snowy weather we're having. Green signal. Next up, Kings Norton. Make sure you pick up your children and belongings before leaving the service. Leftover children can be picked up at the Lost Children Centre at the end of the line. Lost children not picked up by the end of the day will be sold. Kings Norton, folks. If you're getting off here, thank you for riding. Oop, and we're late. We're late for a very important date. Late arrival, on-time departure. Perfect. Away we go. We will be getting off at Bourneville to take another train back towards Redditch. Bourneville, home of the chocolate box, because everybody likes eating out the chocolate box. Oh yeah. Something where there's a bit of fun, isn't it? This next stop is the one we're getting off at. And we may have a little while before the next train. I just saw a long formation going the other way. So the next one after that should be a Redditch train, and it should be a short one. But we'll see, won't we? Bourneville is well known for being extra slippery, so brake early. As the sun peeks its way through a gap in the clouds somewhere. Oh, that better not be my train. No, it's okay, it's a long one. That's a Bromsgrove train. Ones that long don't go to Redditch. That means we may just have a little while to wait, so we'll explore the station. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. You will stop. Alrighty. Now you don't have to do anything to with the train at this point. You just jump out really, because it will pop up and go, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And you go, "Yeah, I do." We can just walk anyway, because the other train will be a little while, since one's only just come through. Go, the little purple TARDISes. And the chocolate box. Wow. We have eaten the chocolate box. Excellent. Oh, I remember that was a train coming in. It's just a car, it's okay. And we have these really ornate lamp holders. And I do like that this is one of the routes where they come on not by time of day, but by how dark it is, which is really cool. It's a really good feature that was introduced. Back down we go. No chocolate box to eat out on this side though, sorry. This is where the mastery tile turns up if you have completed your mastery challenges, which I have, but I clearly don't have the tile turned on. You get a nice river scene along here. Sorry, a canal scene, I should say. What's a canal? It's a river with concrete sides. Flowers. Moo. Hey, folks. So, where is our next train, do you think? Let's go have a look at the PIS. This station's got one. Yes. It doesn't ask me if I want to give up the other one yet, but I dare say it will pretty soon. So next is an 8:36 Redditch. Well, that's 5 minutes away. So in the interests of video magic, see you in 5. Bye. Welcome back. Thanks to video editing magic, because here comes our train now, and I'd better get back behind the yellow line that's not actually here, just so I don't get run over by anything. Alrighty, here comes my Redditch train that I want to get aboard and take away. This could be challenging. All these umbrellas. There we go. G'day mate, how you doing? I'll take it from here, thanks. Yes, I want to take it on. Okay. Master key is on. Let's get the reverser off and then into forwards. Brakes. No, I want brakes on. Got doors open. We want to get AWS turned on. Get our wipers going a bit faster. Get our doors shut. Get the windows open for better noise. And wait till 8:36. That's now. Doors closing. And away we go. Appear to have a yellow signal coming up on this service. So the end-to-end runs are all good and all that, because, you know, they're fun. Especially the stoppers on slimy tracks like this, because sometimes, well, they're never worth. But this is fun too. Sometimes I just jump out and take over someone else's train and go, righto, let's rock. Disco Inferno yellow. Thank you for the reminder, TPWS. Still going up a fairly steep gradient, so we can keep some power on. Signal up here is a repeater. Tells you what the next one is. Tells you the next one's yellow, in fact. As we return on our way to Kings Norton, and we have an indication of a track change as well. And we have gone green. Which means that previous Bromsgrove service that we saw is out of the way now. Next stop, Kings Norton. If you want to get a Bromsgrove service, you should change here. This is a Redditch-bound train. Alrighty, doors open. Kings Norton, everybody. Kings Norton. Kings Norton. Time to get off if you are. If you wanted to get off at go down to Bromsgrove, you should change trains here. Alrighty, let's get out of here, and good enough. Yep, all you people, you just walk too slow, so I'm leaving you behind. Bye bye. Slimy. Next signal is a yellow. Next stop is Northfield. Folks, this is a Redditch train. If you want to go to Bromsgrove, change trains at the next station. Double yellow. Next will be yellow. Brake nice and early because it is slippery. Maybe not that early though. Every now and again I think it'd be really exciting to live in a place where it snows all the time. And then I think about it some more and go, no, it wouldn't. It'd be cold. Folks, this is Northfield. This is a Redditch-bound train. Change here for Bromsgrove. Being super cautious because it's really slippery. And yes, I did say slooper. It's not my fault. My brain said, hey, mouth, say this. And mouth went, what? I'm sleeping here, man. Alright, everybody off. Hey, this is your last change to change for the Bromsgrove line. This is a Redditch-bound train. Next stop. Barnt Green. I think. No, I was wrong. Nope. Next stop, Long Bridge. You'd think I'd know, given I just drove through them a few minutes ago going the other way, wouldn't you? How did I ever do the backwards challenge on this thing, not getting the stations right? Gratuitous bridge shot. Thanks for your help, AWS. Always good to have you around. Cruise down to Long Bridge now. Gonna try not to Nebworth this one because there's a red signal at the end of it. Gravity's already starting to do its thing because we're going up a slight gradient here. More often than not, the signal just goes green, like it just did. But don't come in too quick on a slippery day making the assumption it will, because you know that'll be the day that it doesn't. Because I have had that happen. Alrighty. Not quite sure how we ended up in the train then, but there you go. Oh, we have to wait until 8:46. Oh, better go exploring then.
Here's a safety announcement. Due to today's wet weather, please take extra care.
What is there to explore around here? Pretty dim, isn't it? Ah. Flower cow. Boo. Is that a poster? Aha. Route map. Ooh, time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. No, it's never here. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Oh, sorry. Ooh, it's starting to rain. Okay. Door's closed. And that one. Alright. Come on. Didn't I just close the doors? I think I opened them. I think I opened them. As they're closed all this time. Poor people. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've just boarded this train, it's a Redditch-bound service. Let that sink in for a moment. If you're going to Bromsgrove, you can change at Bart Green. You should have done it here because it's easier, but you can still do it at Bart Green. It is Lizard Day today on Northern trains. Those who are carrying a lizard with them ride free. And next up, Bart Green, folks. Bart Green. I always feel like being a pirate when I talk about Bart Green. Arr. Next up, Bart Green. Wow, yellow light. And we should probably start slowing down anyway, because we've got 15 miles pretty soon, and we're going downhill, and it's really, really slippery. Even though we got a while to get there. We're in a tree. Yellow light. B says AWS. Red light coming up. It should be one that just changes as we get there, but you know. Do you believe it? Yeah, should be about the right speed. You just creep up on the thing. Anyone want to come and see a red light? No? Oh, okay. Come on, change. 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 Uh-oh. Ah, there it goes. Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, Bont Green. Arr, Bont Green hearties. As I keep telling you, this is a Redditch-bound train. This service will terminate at Redditch. If you want to go to Bromsgrove, this is your last chance. You must change trains here. You really should have done it before because it was easier. Now you have to climb the beast. Please make sure you hold firmly onto your seats during this high-speed running. Arr, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day, Bont Green, arr. Arr, we're late. Next stop, Alvechurch. Coming into the single track section and the end of the 15-mile-an-hour high-speed running. Off we go. Now, there will be another train coming the other way, which we should see at some point. In the double track section, hopefully, because, you know, meeting it here would be slightly embarrassing. Not to mention painful. No one wants to do that. Unless, of course, your name's Gomez Adams, in which case, step forward, young man. Our passengers, next stop is Alvechurch on Talk Like a Pirate Day. Arr. Those alighting here, please remember to take your cutlasses and eye patches with you. Arr. Does make me wonder what the plural of cutlass is. Is it cutlasses or is it just cutlass? If you know, put it in the comments. I am Train Simulator Driver. We are on the Birmingham Central? Cross City, sorry. Birmingham Cross City. What am I saying? Ooh, Birmingham Cross City. I'm not recording it again now. Been here too long. And a red signal coming up, which would suggest that the other train's on the way. Next stop, Alvechurch, if we can. Trying. It's very slippy. Like picking up butter in summer. Alrighty, we made it. Good. Bit dark, isn't it? There's no point racing out of here, really, because there is a train coming the other way. And that lady's saying mean things right now. Next stop will be Redditch. Redditch is the last stop on this service. It will be an all-change moment. What you change into is entirely up to you. Change you must. Change you must, yes. Anyway, love to see you on my YouTube channel. It is youtube.com/Trainsimulatordriver, all one word. Pretty easy to find. I am an engineman on a preserved heritage railway in Melbourne, Australia, where I operate mostly as a fireman, but I do have other things that I do from time to time. The other signal has gone green, so the other train is off the single track section now. You'll see it very shortly, probably. Yeah, right on cue, there it is there. Up and over. We go to big cruise down towards Redditch. We'll go back into another single track session very, very shortly. AWS warning of the 50 speed change, and we've got a 30 coming up soon. I do find it vaguely amusing you're allowed to accelerate to 70 down here, because, you know, you've got to change to 30 pretty soon. In fact, we may not be changing to 30 really soon. Might make it. We shall see. Maybe we will. I think we'll be okay. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. Good enough. Hello, passengers. Next stop is Redditch. All change. Thank you for riding today on the West Midlands Railway. There was a bear out there. Suppose we should stop, eh? See you later. Thanks for riding. Hope you enjoyed your trip. Oh, I've got to close the doors, do I? Okay. Better do that then. Must be the end. Close the doors, come racing out here and go. There we are. And there we have it. I am Train Simulator Driver. Love to see you on my YouTube channel sometime. This has been Birmingham Across City, and it is on sale right now on... Excuse the hiccups. It is on sale right now on Steam. Alrighty, have fun, folks. See you later. Bye.
Thank you, Train Simulator Driver, for that look at Birmingham Cross City. As I mentioned before, it's currently 40% off in the Train Sim Madness sale over on Steam, and this is the last day that you can take advantage of these discounts, as the sale ends at 6 PM UK time. Moving on though, we're heading over to Trenton for another look at Birmingham Cross City, but doing something slightly different. After this, Alex will be wrapping up the event and playing a little bit of the Acela on Northeast Corridor, Boston to Providence. So I will be handing over to Alex from here on in. Good luck, my friend, don't embarrass yourself.
Welcome to Four Oaks. It's a warm summer's day and a football match has just ended. Expect busy stations and possible delays. Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to the video. I'm Tintin57 and a big thanks to Dovetail for letting me take part in the May midweek madness. My pleasure to be able to put this together and show you the Birmingham Cross City line. So we are going to jump in the 323, which is looking lovely in its West Midlands Railway livery. We're running this ludicrous display scenario. It's about 25 minutes long. Let's get everything set up before we do anything else. Master key on, reverser to neutral. Set the DRA. Put it into forwards. And then we can unlock the doors. The other thing we'll do is we'll quickly put on the safety systems, which are up here on this wall. So we've got the AWS first. Let's just reset that. That's normal, normal. That's okay. Vigilance we'll switch on, and that is it. Let's just close the door. Headlights are already on day. The headlights, by the way, switching the headlights on also puts on the instrument lights. We've got a semi-working GSMR, so let's just switch that on. And we'll just run the test, why not? So we've got to wait until 1716, which is right now. Let's get the doors closed. Okay. Okay, let's get underway. So hopefully you guys are picking up a few goodies in this May midweek madness sale on Steam. This is one of the routes actually that's quite heavily discounted, and this is why I wanted to show this one off to you. This is one of my favourite routes, and has been since it released. It's a lovely little route. It goes from Bromsgrove and Redditch all the way up to Lichfield, Trent Valley via Birmingham, and I'll quickly show you the map right now. Hopefully I'm not speeding in the background. We've got Lichfield, Trent Valley up at the top. We've got Birmingham around the centre here, and then we've got Bromsgrove and Redditch down at this end. And let's just increase speed. We've got the 323 that comes with the route in its West Midlands Railway livery, although there are lots and lots of liveries now available in the Creators Club, so you may find a livery that you quite like in there. I quite like the northern liveries. You can tell from my accent I am from the north, so I like the Northern Rail liveries, and any unit that comes out I look for the northern version. I have a Northern 150, I have a Northern 323, but this is the stock one that comes with the route, and very nice it is too. We've got just over half a mile to Sutton Coldfield, which is our first stop. And Sutton Coldfield is just the other side of a tunnel. Straight out of the tunnel and into the platform, so this is one to be on the ball with. Got a 35 speed limit coming up there. So we will pick everyone up at Sutton Coldfield. So it says there's been a football match. I don't know where the football match has been. As I mentioned at the beginning, we do have Birmingham. Could be Birmingham City. We do pass through Aston, so it could be Aston Villa. Doesn't actually tell us in the scenario, but we'll just have to imagine. That's the doors open, so these stations are all very well modelled as well. I've been to Birmingham New Street quite a lot, but I've not been to some of these outlying stations. There's quite a number of stations. Just going down, looking through my notes, I think there are 25 stations on the route. 25 stations on the route, one of which actually is Bourneville, which, as you're probably aware, has quite a famous chocolate factory right next to it, and the station itself is all decked out in purple, which is quite nice. There are ongoing platform repair works at the next station. Proceed through the station with caution. Okay, so we could have workers on the track or around the track. Bit of horn for all you horn enthusiasts. I know there's plenty of you out there. Yeah, so sticking on the chocolate theme as well, one of the collectibles actually that's quite nice on this route is to collect boxes of chocolate bars, which I thought was really nice to have included, given the fact that you know, Bourneville is on the route and it's famous for Cadbury's. So yeah, you go and find bars of dairy milk. Unfortunately though, you can't eat them. I don't think the sim goes to that level quite yet, but if Dovetail are watching, hopefully they're working on it. 1.6 miles to Chester Road. We are expecting some workers on the track as we pass through the next station though, so we'll keep a lookout for that. We'll stay in the outside view just for now until we get to the next station. So the route itself is 37 miles, which is around 60 kilometres, so it's a decent run. And here's the station where I can see the workers there on the platform. There they are. They're on both sides of the platform. I think the main work is going out on the right hand side. Is that the lookout? Hard to tell. They're definitely working. That's good. I like the dioramas. The dioramas are pretty special. Okay, Chester Road, just over half a mile. We'll nip back in the cab actually for the approach to Chester Road. So we've got 4 notches of throttle and we've got 3 notches of brake, and the 4th is the emergency brake. And it's a combined throttle and brake lever. So it's fairly easy to drive this one. Are we going to overshoot? We've slightly overshot. It's fine. We'll not worry too much about that. Just everybody get off at the back, please. Let's close that. That's dangerous. Probably should have braked slightly earlier, but it's good. Nobody saw it. Let's take a look outside the station. Lots of people coming in to Chester Road. Popular, very popular. Let's lock the doors. And we can be underway. Erdington is the next stop. What I will do is open the window so you can hear the sound from outside as well. See if I can stop on the money this time. We're on quite a downward slope actually, 0.9%. Got another 323 on the opposite side. Timing is perfect actually. So that's good. That's a better stop. That's more like it. Right, let's get everybody loaded up. And we've got some sculptures here outside. So, as well as the 5 scenarios, there is of course a 24-hour timetable. So there's plenty to do, plenty of services. The train ahead is being held at the station while staff deal with a rowdy passenger. This disruption may cause delays to your service and others on the line. Well, I'm glad they're dealing with them, then they don't have to get on our train. This is a respectable train. So we might get some delays. Gravelly Hill is next. As we're saying, quite a big timetable. Plenty to do, plenty of services, covers 24 hours. That includes the 323. And if you want Great Western Express, there are some services for the HST as well. And there are a couple of rail tours on this route as well. I think they're using locals from Northern Transpennine, if I recall correctly. So if you're Northern Transpennine, you can run some diesel services on here. There are actually some very, very good scenarios for this on the Creators Club. There's one in particular that I ran, which you'll find on my channel if you go back and have a look, a couple of weeks ago, which was BR Blue in the Midlands. Plenty of BR Blue with 47s, 45s, 37s. Was really good. It was a full end-to-end run on this route, and it seemed really suited to this route. So go and check that one out. This is Gravelly Hill. So there's meant to be a rowdy passenger. I wonder if he's gone now. I can't see anybody causing trouble. Gone too far again. I'm that busy looking for the rowdy passenger. Well, we've overshot by some way there as well. Look at that. You know what? I'm going to take it. Let's close these. There's not many people getting off, actually. Oh, we're quite away. I meant to stop before this gate. I slightly messed that one up, didn't I? Now, where's this rowdy passenger? It's him that's causing the trouble. I think he's been dealt with because there's nobody around. I don't see any transport police. I don't see any station staff. So he must have gone. He must have gone. I'd like to tell you I drove forward, then he couldn't get on the train, but that would be a complete fabrication. The disrupted train ahead is moving again, but he's running far behind schedule. Continue on as normal and wait for some further instructions at Birmingham New Street. Okay, cool, let's go. Aston is the next station stop. So, if you haven't heard of me before, just a reminder, I'm Tintin_57. If you want to go and check out my channel, more than welcome. Come and join our little community of 2,000 subscribers. I am a Dovetail ambassador, but there are also lots of other simulations on there as well. So if you're into your simulation, hop into the channel, have a quick look. You're more than welcome, and thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. All right, Aston is next in point 7. So we will snake around. I love this area of the track. I do believe that this is Spaghetti Junction that we're passing under, which, if you're familiar with the area, is a big tangled mess of motorway in Birmingham, which is fine until you have to drive through it, and then you will be cursing. It's best to go by train. Always best to go by train. So we've got a single yellow. I think we have a red at the end of the Aston platform. And we do have a 20 coming up. See what I mean? It's concrete everywhere. It's just roads everywhere. So we'll take it nice and easy. We're slightly behind time now. Just off in the distance you can start to see the skyline of Birmingham, the actual city itself. I do have another video on the channel, by the way, you might want to check out, where I compare the Birmingham that is in this route, TSW3, with the real Birmingham, a little film that I took as I passed through Birmingham several weeks ago. So go and check that one out, you might enjoy that one. But this is Aston. And we will make a stop right here. Right before the signal. Now I'm going to pop out and we'll have a quick walk around Aston Station. Because we do have a member of staff we can talk to. This is one of the collectibles, by the way. Just collecting flowers. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? What were they thinking? The thing about them is they always try and walk it in. That is true. So there we go. We can talk to our guy there about the football. He obviously was at the match. He's asking me about it. I was working. I didn't see it. But that's a nice little touch. There's a lot of this now where you can go and talk to the dioramas on the station. Let's get the doors locked. And we are due in Dudderston, 1.2 miles, at 5:33. It's already 5:33, so we are slightly behind. It's fine. So it starts to get really built up here as we approach Birmingham. And it's really quite nice. We follow the canal. You'll see the canal coming up. We follow the canal into Birmingham. So if you guys don't own this route yet, go and pick it up in the sale. Why not? If you like your UK stuff, this is a very good one. Okay, let's accelerate. We've got just under a mile. So the 323 does pick up speed, fairly sharpish. It does accelerate well. Quite a nippy little unit. This is Dudderston. Plenty of people waiting on this station. I don't think these guys have been to the football match, so they're not dressed for it. Gonna have a closer look at the 323. It's really quite a nice livery, that.
May I have your attention, please? Closed circuit television and remote video monitoring is in use at this station for your personal safety and security.
So Birmingham New Street is next. And that's just over 1.3 miles. This is where you really get that really nice view of Birmingham. So I'm going to nip out of the train just now so you can take a look. The skyline starts to come into view. What's going on? Lots to do in the train as well, because there is quite a slow approach into Birmingham, especially through the tunnels just as we come into Birmingham New Street Station. So we've got a 15 coming up, as you can see. So we'll start to slow down. You can actually see where the track dips down to go down into Birmingham New Street. Quite a drop, isn't it? So we're going to be a little bit late. 2.4% drop just down on this short section. 2.6. So yeah, it's quite steep. So once again, just to let you know about the highlights of this route, it's 37 miles, which is 60 kilometres. It comes with the Class 323, which we're driving right now. All the tutorials are available in the training centre, as usual, with the TSW3 routes. There's 5 scenarios, an extensive 24-hour timetable, with some timetabled services for the HST, if you own Great Western Express, and a couple of rail tours as well. So plenty to keep you busy. It's a very nice looking route, as you can see. And here's the approach now into Birmingham New Street Station. Let's just take a look outside. And of course, the other thing is, if you like to run journey mode, this does have journey mode. And there is also collectibles, as usual, as you've seen. And it's got a lot going for it, this route. It's a very nice route, it really is. And for it to be on sale now, I would suggest you pick it up. But there's lots of stuff on sale, so you know, during May Midweek Madness, I hope you do pick something up that you quite enjoy. Maybe there's something you've been waiting for a while. Go and check out the sale, see what there is. Hopefully you get what you need. We'll get the doors unlocked as we look at the platform information system there. Telling us we're a couple of minutes late. But once again, big thanks to Dovetail for letting me showcase this to you. Hopefully you guys are better at breaking the 323 than I am, and you don't overshoot any platforms when you're using it. You wouldn't think I've run a couple of thousand miles in this, would you? Big thanks to them for having me on. Don't forget, come and check me out, Tintin_57 on YouTube. Plenty of stuff on there. Lots and lots of TSW going back to 2018, and lots of other simulation gaming as well. So if that's your thing, come and check me out. You're more than welcome. But that is the end of the scenario. So we'll see how we did. (27 minutes 50), 9 miles. I didn't get a gold medal. Didn't get any medal because I've run it before. But I do have a gold one for this. I'll just let you into a secret. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks, Dovetail, for having me on. Enjoy the rest of May Midweek Madness. And I'll see you all again real soon. Take care. Bye for now.
My camera is on. Hello everyone and welcome to the Train Sim Madness sale day. It's Thursday, it's the final day of the sale. It's absolutely mad. We have so many discounts over Steam. So go check them out. I'm here live to stream some amazing gameplay. It won't be on the Ace Alert like the Railfan TV suggested. We will be going into the underground on the Bakerloo Line. Now I want to check that everyone can hear me okay, that everyone's the audio is set up correctly because this is a live segment. But it's good to be here. We're going to be showcasing some gameplay. We're going to be talking about the sales, but we've only got 30 minutes left. So if you are a user of Train Sim World, a player, and you're on Steam platforms, head over to our Steam pages and check out some of the fantastic discounts. Let me just get some of them on the screen right now. So here we go. We have the it's the wrong page. There we go. We have the deluxe edition of Train Sim World at 50% off. It's half price. You can't go better than that. But Linker Rheinstrecke, one of our newest German routes, is 20% off, as well as the Loco add-on bundle, also 20% off. You have stuff like ScotRail Express, Bremen Oldenburg, all on discount, as well as all of the new US content. But outside of just the latest TSW3 content, all of our back catalogue is on huge discounts. We got 80% off on Harlem Line, East Coastway, Munich Ainsburg, and so many more. BCC that we just saw from Tintin, Birmingham Cross City, is also 40% off. So some incredible discounts that you can get on. And thank you to all of our ambassadors that have helped us stream. I'll throw my face back on because I think it was just streaming the screen there. Thank you to all of our ambassadors who've helped us showcase content during this period. We really couldn't do it without you, and we really appreciate you coming in to join us and help showcase the amazing routes that are on sale. So check out the sales on Steam if you're a player on the Steam player base, because we've only got about 30 minutes now. It's locally, the time here is 5:30. That is BST. The sale will end at 6 o'clock. So you got 30 minutes to get them in, so check out the store page if you want to. But for now, I'm going to be switching over to the gameplay camera. We're going to be tabbing into the game, and here we are. Elephant and Castle to Queen's Park. I hope the sound is okay. I'll make sure the desktop audio is enabled. And right, let me know if you can hear everything. I think my camera is frozen on a really awkward face. So let me just reactivate that. Am I moving? There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to be streaming some Bakerloo Line, which is also a lovely 45% off. So if you want to get into the underground where it's nice and warm, like my room at the moment, then you can dive right in. In the meantime, I'm going to remember the fancy notes I put down to help me ride this locomotive. So control switch is going on for the start. If anyone's in the chat, I'd like to double check the sound's okay. Just let me know if you want it turned up or not. So control lever's in. I'm gonna try and remind myself without looking at my notes here. I've got notes, of course. I'm definitely an experienced train driver here, but we can put the control stick on. It's turned on. We're gonna throw in our directional selector and put it to enter. We're gonna enter emergency, and then we're gonna bring that right down to the off and release. We're gonna turn off. That's the wrong button. We're gonna turn off the audible warning valve. We're gonna switch it to forward, and before we do anything else, we're gonna open the doors. Load the passengers, and the sound is good, Tintin says. That's good to hear. But yes, if you are watching the stream, you've only got a limited amount of time to get ahead on our Steam sales, which are now on. So check out the sales all across the platform and pick up anything you like. So we've loaded all of our passengers. Let's close the doors and get ready to move. I believe we're all ready, so we can just hit the key forward. Did we send it too early? Oh no. Why are we not experiencing movement? The control key is on. Directional indicator. Right, let's go back to basics. Oh no. Okay, off and release. Should be fine. Let's switch it to forward. Why are we not moving? I promise I tested this 3 times. This must be one of the more simple things I can do. Okay, so we'll go back to emergency. Switch it down into off and release. Hit the valve. Switch to forward. And we're off. Have I... Doors closed left. Doors should be closed. I don't understand why I'm not able to move. I'm in the chair. Everything's good. Oh no. All this practice. And what was it for? Alright, I'm going to reset the system. We're going to go back to... We're going to go back... Ooh. It's perfect because this route is 30 minutes long and I have a 30-minute segment here, but look at me sat at the start. We're already 2 minutes late. Okay, we're in emergency. We are going to switch to off and release. Audible warning valve. And then, oh, of course, we weren't even in gear. Put it onto the hold. Switch it to forward. And we're still not moving. Is that correct? Oh gosh. It might be easier to restart the scenario at this point. I'm gonna give it a quick restart. I did everything right! No! Okay, we're gonna try again. It's fine. It's all good. It's part of the plan. Have you checked out the sales on Steam? Right, okay, let's do it again. So, control stick in. We're gonna turn... maybe we didn't turn it on. Maybe that was the mistake. Enter. Set this to emergency. Pull it down to the off and release. Turn off the valve reset. Switch this to the hold. Set you to forward. Oh, we gotta let the passengers in. Everyone, if you want to try and prove me better on Bakerloo Line, it's on discount. Okay, passengers are loading in really quickly. Get ready to close the doors. And I believe that should be all we need. Movement! We have movement! I knew I was doing everything right. Maybe I didn't, maybe it was the control key. I have a feeling. Anyway, that was just the warm-up segment. We're on our way. Here we go. But I hope you have been picking up some fabulous discounts. And again, some of the content we've had from our ambassadors has been incredible. It would have been much better than the start of this, for example. We don't want to be speeding. Let's turn it down a bit. Oh, we need to turn on our cap lights. There we go. But yes, some fantastic sales. So I would just take a look at the Steam store if you're a Steam player and make the most of it because we've only got about 25 minutes left. Let's keep an eye on the speed limits here. The Bakerloo Line is actually really fantastic. It's quite it's quite a unique experience compared to the other routes because you're just fully underground. There's no scenery to look at. It's just let's head forward. Let's like hit those times as close as we can. Because I think you all know when you're sat waiting for the train to arrive on your platform, even if it's 1 minute late, it's quite a big deal. It's quite a big disruption to a lot of people. Yeah, we can go up to the speed limit now, so we're going to go up to 25 miles per hour, I believe. Coast right on that. yards. Okay. I'm going to try and stick as close to time as we can, but we've only got 20 seconds to get 300, 400 yards, so I'm a little skeptical we're going to be making this one on time, but we'll see if we can catch up. Maybe we can speed a little bit for the safety of our passengers' schedules. Okay, here we go. We've got 10 seconds. I think we might make this on time. Let's start applying a pretty strong brake, though. I don't want to come crashing into this station. That'll do. That'll do for me. Okay, open the doors on the right. Not bad. That was only a few seconds. A few seconds longer than I wanted it to be. Let's get the passengers in. Let's get going. Was the NEC Trenton line updated yet? I believe we have a list of fixes. But I don't believe we've pushed that patch just yet. Let's get moving. But the reason I'm playing on a Bakerloo line is because I recently played the New York Trenton on the ASLR in my in one of my last streams, so I wanted to give this line a go. And funnily enough, this is one of the first ever routes I played when learning the game. I downloaded it when I first joined at Dovetail and gave it a quick whirl because it was obviously I think it's the train that a lot of people have used and been on the most if you've lived and been around London. So this was quite nostalgic to me. But obviously we can't get out and explore the seats because I believe if you sit up from the seat, the train goes into an emergency braking procedure, which makes sense because the driver can't be seen to be walking through the carriages. Okay, time-wise, what are that? We got 51. I think we'll make it to this platform with good time. We are definitely speeding a little bit. But that's okay, I think we'll be fine for this stop. Lovely. Right doors open. Boom. Look at that, we saved 10 seconds. That's what this feels really, really fast paced. Get to the place you need to be on time, get going. This is quite a fun experience. But obviously I don't think we can go too far ahead of the schedule because there'll be trains in front of us. So just being on time is good enough. 5:06. Perfect. Green light. Let's get moving. I don't know if any of you have recently been on the London Underground, but for me, I live near Crewe, where the Spirit Steam line goes to. I live just outside of Crewe, and I don't go to London too often, but I did live there in the last year, while living with my partner. And I must say, the sounds of the Underground, when you've not kind of grown up with it, when you've not experienced it too much, it's quite a shock. It's extremely loud. The general audio of the Underground is quite high, and then once you go into the squeaks and the brakes of the train, it's very sharp. And interestingly, I think I was told that the squeaks of the brakes on the Underground that we're hearing a bit now, that sound actually happens. Oh, we need to brake a little hard here. That sounds mostly because of the way the Underground is operated. It's all with automated systems. A lot of it is automated. For some of the lines, and what that means is when the trains are coming to a stop, they all choose to come to a stop at exactly the same point on the rail. The door, and that wears down specific parts of the rail, which makes a squeaky noise. It's quite an interesting rail fact. I believe I saw that at the rail museum when I went there last year in London. But the transport museum, not just the rail museum. But it was an interesting fact. I'm happy to be corrected on the specifics of it. But I think that was roughly it. Okay, green light, let's go. I think one thing that would be really nice would be knowing how many passengers we picked up and how many we've delivered, like a passenger number count. That would be quite fun. There's a crazy number, like the London Underground delivers X amount of million passengers per year. It's a very big number, but that kind of number to me would be fun to know. Okay, 100 yards. We're doing quite good on our braking distances here. And slowing down and coasting our way into the good points. As you know, if you've seen me host streams before, my goal is to try and get a gold medal on as many routes as I can. So let's see if we can get a gold medal. I think my points are fine. I don't think I've hit the perfect nose of the train on the blue dot just yet, but I think just being in the end section should be good enough. Okay, what's our time looking like? It's not too bad. Let's get moving. Got another you got about a minute and a half between each stop, roughly. And so this is the 11 o'clock service. It should be a 28-minute service, so about a third of the way through. Let's not speed too much. All green lights ahead. It's actually quite menacing, maybe, or maybe quite mysterious. Just seeing the floating signal lights in the tunnel darkness. I wonder if that's quite how it's represented in real life, but it must be because it's just a dark tunnel. I don't believe there are lights throughout the tunnels. We've got quite a gradient, 1.4%. Slow down to a stop. Where are we now? What station is this? This is Piccadilly Circus. I tell you what, it must have been so fun for the route art teams to build all these different stations and the artworks, because they're all quite unique. The different stations around the underground. We actually have quite a big empty hole on the right here. I guess that's where one tunnel comes to an end. Right, let's get that right on the nose. Perfect stop. Okay, loading the passengers. Lovely. We're doing well. We're doing fine. I wish we could get more of an outside view camera, but I'm happy just riding from the cab. It gives you that more immersive experience, I think. I think another thing, if you've seen me host streams before and drive the trains, I like doing everything with more so with the hands. At the moment I've been using some of the keybinds just for moving forward and moving back, but when it comes to pressing buttons, I'm not a hotkey player. I think for me, I remove some of the simulation. I want to be there, I want to be pressing it. And I'm excited because in the office we have rail driver controllers as well. And I haven't had a chance to use them, but they look extremely fun. It must be a really cool way to play the game because you actually have the kind of the handles, the brakes, the buttons right in front of you, and I think that's a much more immersive way to play the game. I mean, that's really what it's about, being as immersed as you can be. So it's about 1:45. Anyone who's watching the stream right now, there are sales on Steam for across all of our content. Train Sim World 3 Deluxe Edition is 50% off. That's an enormous deal, and I think one of the highest we've ever had. The Bakerloo Line I'm playing right now is 45% off, and we have a huge range of other content on sale. So check out the Steam platforms. It ends in 15 minutes. If you're seeing this right now, this is a live segment, so check out the store page if you haven't yet. And make the most of these deals while they're here, because these have been some of the best deals for a little while. Hello, Neil. Glad to see you in chat. Oh, I'm coming to this really fast. Hello Neil TV8. Glad to see you in chat. I hope you had a good time watching yourself host the segment earlier today. Thank you again for submitting the video, and thank you for joining us on this event. It's really good to work with our ambassadors and work with our community on this. Look, there's an interactive clock. Really cool. Alright, everyone's in. I think our time's looking good. Okay, let's keep it going. We've got about a minute and 45. I'm wondering in chat if there's any routes people would recommend for a similar experience to the Bakerloo Line. One with many passenger stops, where there's only about a minute between each one. I know there was a US route that was playing. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was a US commuter route. Got quite a bit of a tilt. Oh my gosh, I'm speeding! I need to slow down. I was wondering why the tilt was so sharp. Okay, we need to be on time, but we don't need to be endangering the passengers. You're welcome, and thank you everyone for the GGs. I'm glad you had a good time, Neil. Glad you're doing well. Okay, let's try not to speed too much. I think all the passengers aboard the underground right now are a bit panicked. Anyone who was standing up and holding onto the handrail probably went for a little bit of a swing. But the good news is we're going to be on time. Always speeding. Well, I do my best. The amount of times I just don't check, and then it kind of tips over. It's okay. The NPCs in Train Sim World, they're used to it. They can take it. The railway, perhaps, maybe a different story. Let's see if we can coast just to a little bit closer to that blue dot. We even have like an interactive mirror here as well. It's quite nice. Right, let's let everyone in. Yeah, I don't purposely try to speed, but at some point during the stream, if there was like a bingo card of things that are gonna happen during a stream that I'm driving the locomotives, there's gonna be a segment where I'm just chatting, thinking about something, and then the speed's going up. And that will always be there. I think fumbling with the controls at the start of the stream is also gonna be there as well. I'm trying to think. I wonder what I forgot. I wonder if the control key was fully pressed. Oh well, we're on the rail now. Okay, we're about 30. It's easy to do on this route. Yeah, I mean these locomotives are powerful. The fact that you can go from about 0 to 30, like when you put it into the like the kind of third setting on the brake control, when you set it into the high speed, essentially, you really do speed up. I think it's probably one of the strongest trains in terms of like how fast it can accelerate that I've really played on. I wonder if can anyone tell me what I don't really understand what the Rio 2 EP minimum, what that stands for. We got a Rio 1 hold and an EP minimum. Oh, we didn't do very well on this stop, did we? Yeah, it's good enough. So where are we now? Oh, you're going for a different train. We are at Baker Street. Are we rolling? We are. I think that's why the passengers wasn't getting on. Okay, let's make sure we're not rolling next time. There's a bit of an incline here. Are we rolling again? Why aren't the passengers getting in? I think the door's closed. Apologies for anyone that was interrupted while the doors were closing on you and the train was rolling backwards. So, normal operation. Oh no, the train! Oh no, it will move. Okay. For a minute I thought it wasn't going to move. Oh no. Okay, straight to 30. That's going to cost us some time. This is quite a hill. We're struggling to accelerate even even on our parallel setting. $300 yards to go to the next stop. I'm trying to guess which one this would be. Elephant Castles are... No, Queen's Park is our final stop. I don't know what's coming up next. We're probably coming to this way too fast. Oh god. Oh, this one's going to be a bit rough. Oh no. Maybe not. Not the best. But not the worst. Let everyone in. What station was this, actually? How do I say this? Marylebone? I'm not going to attempt to say that again. Well, the good news is we didn't pass the light if it was red. We're okay. Passengers are fine. They're a bit shaken up, but it's fine. You can go to break 4 in the HUD. I didn't realize that. Cappy. But I just assumed that 3 was the max speed, so 3 must be the max brake. But just at the end, I was able to go up to 7, I believe. Lethal you are. Well, I'm not trying. I'm not doing this on purpose. I just need to I need to pay more attention to the distance. So let's start slowing down about 200 yards away. So let's take it off the accelerator and apply a very minimal brake. Let's apply a second tier of that brake. And then we maybe coast at about 12 miles an hour. That seems that was a good stop. That was see if I properly focus on it I can, and look at that right in the blue zone. That wasn't bad at all. So I suppose if I really focus on it I can do it. But I want to tell you about the fantastic sales we've got on. So it's difficult. Okay, how's everyone doing? You're just sitting there. Okay. Break 4 is the strongest. Oh. So is there any reason why it would be able to go up to 7 despite break 4 being the strongest? Okay, let's move on. We are 11:20. We're almost. I think our third ascent's at 11:28. We're probably about half a minute behind. I think with the amount of speeding we've done, maybe less. 11:30 is the goal. You went into the air brake. Brake 4 is the max EP, which is the one you want to use. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I appreciate the explanation, Neil. Every time I think I've learned enough to I've learned enough about this game, you always up speeding a lot. I always end up learning more. It's really interesting. I use higher brakes because I'm like you at that speed. You know what? I like that. I'm glad I can represent for a CT. We play the game a different way. That's all there is. Okay, we're gonna stop at the station and then we're gonna pause for a moment. Let's slow it down. More brakes at Westinghouse are tricky. Okay. Let's let the passengers in, and while they're boarding, I'm going to tab out and I'm going to focus on my camera. I hope it doesn't freeze. It might. Let me quickly activate and deactivate. Okay, I'm back. Okay, everyone, there is 5 more minutes of the Steam sale. This is a promotional stream for Train Sim Madness. So if you are a Train Sim World player on Steam or Train Sim Classic player on Steam, check out our entire range of catalogue that is on offer. Train Sim Classic, there are so many things on offer, I can't even list them all. But for Train Sim World, the Deluxe Edition is 50% off. The Bakerloo Line that I'm playing is 45% off. Birmingham Cross City is 40% off just for the standalone route on its own. There are some fantastic deals. Do not miss out. You've only got a few more minutes left to go. So check them out. And we're going to get back to Bakerloo Line. Switch back to the gameplay cam. Deactivate and reactivate my webcam because it's freezing sometimes. We're all good. Okay. I didn't lock the doors. There we go. We're off. This is quite a long one, 0.6 miles. Warwick Avenue, part 1. Right, let's not speed, I'm keeping an eye on that. And we're going downhill. Oh, we got a higher speed restriction. Let's keep going. I'd like to learn more about the history of the underground, because I think it is one of the first underground train systems ever made. I believe I remember reading that. But it's impressive, just incredible how it was made. It's actually a really interesting piece of history. Okay, let's start slowing down. We're about 30 miles an hour, 300 yards out. 300 miles an hour, sorry, I meant 30. If we were doing 300 miles an hour, I don't think there'd be a single passenger on board. Okay, I think we probably took this one a little slow, so I might actually just give it a bit more juice as we approach the edge of, where are we now? Is that Warwick Avenue? And it's a perfectly flat station, so no need to be worried about the train rolling. Okay, that'll do. Let's get the doors open. People have got somewhere to be and we're a minute late. I bought the ones I like too early because I wanted them, so I'm out now. But it's good that you got the ones you like, and it's good that you got them on offer. I think for me, the Cajon Pass, I really loved Cajon Pass. I think I like the locos too much in Cajon Pass. But actually, Left Rhine, I've really enjoyed playing Left Rhine because the tap changer on the 103. That was incredibly fun to use. So if you are a fan of Left Rhine, that's 20% off. Just careful of our speed while I read this. Neil, I've only been to in the subway in New York, and it's interesting how it is built. I've been in a subway in New York as well. The one difference I've felt between New York and the London Underground is that the one in New York is much bigger underground. London feels very tight. It feels very restricted. Obviously, space is definitely something to consider. But it definitely feels like you are in a tube. Whereas the one in New York, there were areas where it was like they just built an underground room. That was quite interesting, I think. It's definitely interesting how it's built. I think some of the rails in the New York subway are fascinating in the way that they kind of come out of being underground and they go very high up. I was actually in New York earlier this year, so I tend to like British ones as Swedish I am. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're coming to where are we now? Let's try and read it on the way past. I don't actually know what the station this is. Maida Vale? I've just butchered that name. There's Maida Vale. Maida Vale. I don't think I've ever been on this line on the underground. I've used the Northern Line, I've used the Central Line, I've used the Victorian Line. I've not tried the new Elizabeth Line. I know when I go into the office at Dovetail, I use the Victorian Line and the Northern. Those are the main two. But I've not been on this one. Okay, everyone, that is it. Sale's over. Woo! I hope you got all that you wanted from the Train Sim Madness sale. We have another few minutes. I want to finish this route and get my medal. Another few minutes of the stream. But again, thank you to all of our amazing ambassadors that helped us showcase content for this sale. Again, you're all fantastic. And we're glad that we were able to give you a place to showcase your content. I travelled this one. Oh, brilliant. It's good that you were able to go on this route, and it's the one that we got in game. There were 3 operators, which was why then, let's check the speed. No, we're not speeding. Which is then why the line numbers and letters are made up and merged into one operator. Very interesting. Let's start slowing down. It's actually quite the history of. Oh, we're slowing down way too much. No, I need some speed. The history of the rails and trains and locomotives and the way we've built certain like railway systems is very incredible. It's kind of addictive to learn as well. Like once you know like little facts, you just kind of want to tell people about them. All right, that'll do. We're just into the last box. Okay, sorry for the delay, everyone. 2 minutes late. I don't think you're getting on this train, but we've held up the one behind. Oh, you've just popped in there. I'm glad you've got a seat. I think teleporting is quite exhausting. The woman to her left didn't seem to mind. Okay, oh, we didn't lock the doors. Okay, I believe if it's 27 minutes at the next station, we've probably got 2 more stops. I think. I mean, oh no, Queen's Park. No, we got 1 more stop. This is the last one. Here we go, 800 yards. But all of you have joined me just for this like short ending segment. Thank you for watching. I'll be live next week sometime for a fun, creative community modeling stream. So if you are interested in hanging around and chatting with the community, then find me there. But I'll announce the schedule for next week, probably tomorrow. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed the content today and over the week. Okay, 500 yards, so we're coming to the end of the line. I'm guessing silver, hope I'm wrong. Seem to stop a bit early. Yeah, I think I've probably lost my chances of gold. I think you're right. So I've let myself down, but it's okay. I think there was definitely a point where I almost crashed. So I think I'd rather get a silver medal and failed service. Okay. Oh, we're okay. Speaking of crashing and failed service, let's slow down. Okay. Here we go. We got. Oh, we can finally go third person. Yes. We approach Queen's Park. Okay, let's start slowing it down a little bit. Guessing silver. Okay, I'm gonna guess. I think you're right on the silver, but I would like a silver. Here we go. Let's coast it just to the end. Almost there. Almost there. Boom. There it is. Unlock the doors. Yeah, we gotta let everyone out. I guess we can also get out as well. Stretch our legs. Queen's Park, we made it! Hooray! Let's see the medal. Show me the medal. I want to see a silver. At least. Ah, it wants me to lock the doors. Okay, I'll lock the doors. Gotta make sure no one can come back in. Oh, we gotta keep going. Oh no. Are we able to move now? Oh no, why won't we move? What have I done? Oh no, we're moving. Okay. Just need to be patient. Okay, we're good. I thought it was fine. There's a lot of skidding happening there. Wheel slip. I'm going to be a little cautious of the speed here because we're changing rails. Okay, let's slow down. We don't want to speed too much. $70 yards, we're almost there. I wonder if I've just lost my chance at a silver medal for getting out too early. Who knows? Driving significantly over the speed limit. Well, that will do it. Alright. Final stop. Is that close enough? 10 yards? Do you want it a little bit closer? Alright, we'll just inch it a little closer. There we go, that's perfect. No, 4 yards? Okay. Let's get it dead on. Perfect. Hooray! It's a gold medal! It's a gold medal! Look at that! You know what? That is a perfect way to end a stream. That is a gold medal performance right there. Nothing went wrong. Perfect. absolutely amazing. Everyone that was on that train, they would have given me 10 out of 10 for that ride, including the bit where they almost crashed. Perfect. Right, let's tab back into the main camera. I'm gonna make sure where hold up my camera. It is frozen. Brilliant. Thank you for watching, everyone. That's been a bit of gameplay on the Bakerloo Line, and of course the whole event has been really fantastic with the help of our ambassadors and with streaming the content, as well as the help from Jan, who has recently joined the team and hosted their stream, and Jamie yesterday, as well as Ben for helping edit these videos and create the little intro segments. Thank you to everyone. I hope you picked up some fantastic stuff in a sale, and we will see you live on our next streams. Until then, goodbye.
Thank you.